Hi, so this video is about backlinks, what they are, how they work, and like the whole concept of it. But before you proceed, this video is fit for those who are non-technical people. If you've been trying to wrap your head around uh, backlinking, you're hearing words like domain authority, domain rating, stuff like that, but you still couldn't get a picture of what backlinks is. So this is the video for you. In this video, I'm going to explain a concept that would give you perhaps a visualization of how backlinks started, why it's important, and why it will matter for your boosting of your online presence in the internet. So okay, let's start. So right now, it's just I'm looking at videos about what backlink is about, and a lot of them would mention words that if I'm not familiar with them, I wouldn't have any idea of what they're talking about. So with this, I'm just going to proceed with the history of backlinks and where did they begin and the concept around. So as a start, I'm going to pull up this paint just to give you like a visualization. Okay. So basically, if you remember, Google was created by two college kids, right? And so um, we can kind of think this as a similar to when college kids submit term papers to their professors. Okay, so let's say I am a student trying to write about the best basketball shoes for a for my term paper. I'm going to write the best basketball shoes. And on term papers, you know how you put like the data in there, and then at the bottom of your page, you usually cite the source of your information. So let's say some of the terms that I have here or the information I have here came from Dr. Shelley. And now imagine being the professor and realizing that a bunch of papers talking about basketball shoes are they keep on mentioning a lot of Dr. Shelley's work. Whatever the reference they use or whatever information they've been using, they are mentioning Dr. Shelley on their references or on their paper. So what this tells to the professor is that if I am trying to look something about best basketball shoes or basketball shoes, this means Dr. Shelley is my guy, right? And this is important because once you've understood this concept around this this concept is that this is the same as backlinks, except instead of being mentioned on term papers, these are links. Okay? So, how does this look like on the actual links on websites? So, I'm going to show you some of this, like an example. So, I have here this website, and this is, let me open this link. And I've searched this before just to give you like an example. So, this website has so this is about Duke Health. So institutional review board. Um, let's see what Duke Health's domain authority is. So again, I know you hear what domain authorities are on this on a bunch of YouTube videos. So as you mentioned here, domain authorities are similar to ranking or how important, or I know they say that it's important, the higher the domain authority the better. So it looks like this. Imagine if you are a student who write a term paper, and then on one of Dr. Shelley's discussions or talks or forums, they mentioned your term paper. So it gives you kind of credibility because Dr. Shelley, the basketball guy, mentioned your work. So it's the same with the concept for getting domain authorities, domain rating from other website. So basically, how would you know if a person is known in the industry? So right now, you know that the professor knows that Dr. Shelley is like a very important person in the basketball field. But what if you're not a basketball enthusiast? You're not into that sport. So you won't have any idea if Dr. Shelley is actually like a well-known personality, right? So that's why there are tools like SEMrush, Ahrefs, Moz to give you an idea of what their ranking is or how known are they in the field. And so to give you like a background, so I know you will hear words like domain authority, DA, and then you have domain rating, stuff like that. And then you will hear authority score, stuff like that. So domain authority is actually a term coined by SEMrush. So they have like their own terms for it. Like I'm not sure if they patent. I'm not sure if that's the right term. But so sorry, this one is for Ahref, and this one is for Moz. Okay. So basically, if you try to get the domain authority using SEMrush, most likely you will get a different score in Ahref because their scoring is called domain rating. And then if you have Moz, then it's also a different one because it's an authority score. So they have different like way of measuring things. SEMrush, in my understanding, records or scores a website based on their overall um, website like reputation. Ahref, I believe, is based on their backlink profile. Like if they have a lot of spam, backlink. So do they have like a healthy backlink? So this part is on a completely different topic. We can talk about it in another video. But in general, yeah. And then Moz is the authority score, the likeliness of your page being able to rank at the top. So if your page has a lot of um, pages that ranks in the searches, top searches, so you will have a high authority score. So they have different scores. So if you're trying to check, you might be getting different numbers. Okay. So right now I'm going to show you using Moz since this is a free tool that we can access right now. Okay, so just a sample. Now going back to the Duke website. So how do we know if this website is actually a good website for us to get a backlink from? So I go to Moz authority score or authority checker, domain authority checker. Let's see if we can get a free. Okay, so here, free domain authority checker. Let's click here. And then you copy the home page and then paste it here. And then we'll see. So on a rate of 1 to 100, their score is 90, which is a very, very, very good score. So since this is the case, 90, and I know this is oversimplification. There are a lot more items for breakdown. Again, this is just for uh, putting or getting more in understanding in the concept. But if you're trying to be an expert, there is more into just like the domain authority. Anyway, as you can see here, if the top linking domains YouTube, so they're like almost a household term, almost. But those are the score. And then if you're seeing Duke Health International Institutional Review Board, they are at the top, like 90. So they're close. So which means if you're a if you have a website and you get a backlink from this website, then it's very, very beneficial for you, right? So I'm going to give you this sample now. As you can see here, this is a list of translation services listed under Duke Health. It's almost look like they're recommending all the websites listed below for developing study materials and stuff like that. So they have a disclaimer here. But the idea is that the moment that this, like Duke Health, created a link going to this, so for example, Global Health Translation System, I'm going to open a new tab and it's pointing to their website. So if you're the owner of Global Translation, you're definitely benefiting from the backlink given by Duke Health, because this is giving a signal to Google that, hey, um, look at this website, I recommend them. It gives like an idea that this website is a legit business or a trusted business. So yeah, I hope that explanation helps about how to understand backlinks. So again, it's like getting a recommendation, letting Google know that you have a legitimate website. I can discuss on other videos about like citations and stuff like that. Um, no more on how link crawling or website crawling started. It will be on a different discussion. But I'm glad I was able to share you this information. I hope some of you will find this very useful, and it can be easily understood by non-technical people. So you now have an idea of what a domain rating is, or what a authority score is. You now have an idea what a backlink looks like in real life. If you're so, I have another video about buying links from Fiverr sellers. This will be complementing the two videos, because now you have an idea that once you bought a backlink, you have an idea of how it should look like, what will the deliverables will look like. But yeah, I will also create another video of after you buy a backlink from Fiverr, what now? How do you check that you're getting what you bought? And yeah, I hope all this information is helpful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out or leave it in the comments, and I'll try my best to answer your questions. And that's all. Have a great day and see you in the next video.